Oi, Hazard, my mind's made up. I'm not confused. It's FM 2020 with a retro 2001 database. Don't get yourself all kerfuffled. I understand. I can explain it. 2021 is the game. That is the game. It's FM Manager 2021 using a retro 2001 database. It's incredible. No, not a meme review stream. Penny, well, yeah, I mean, I managed to get it to settle down. I made her a little hot water bottle and put it under her blanket. She seemed to quite like that.
I'm Trevor
So you got some sleep.
I just wanted to remind you to...
Won't be booted any cats, no. Yes, I am going to try the straight line mission across the Isle of Wight. That's one I put on my little list. Oh yeah, I've cheated. Yeah, this is not a serious game. This is just me loving all the classic players. I signed Wayne Rooney on a free. It was like a 15-year-old. I'd forgotten you could do that year. It's mental. Mason Greenwood wouldn't have been on it. I mean, people are ultra generous. Don't get me wrong. I'd rather be able to.
Imam Rivermid 2015 tipped $3. I beg your pardon, brother. Next time you buy a twat wind, please say bless the nana. It is haram not to do so.
Oh
also,
really? There's words
watch
when you
out for a
fart.
notorious bugger called Mike Milligan.
God, that's interesting.
He
isn't
works
it?
in a care home.
I've never known
so
there
be on
was,
alert for Chris the Kiddie Fiddler. Nana bless you.
I didn't know there was a specific, like, I guess it's like when you sneeze in Christianity, you say, "I bless you." So there's a word for when you fart in Muslim. That's interesting. I didn't know any religions had that. That does interest me. That does interest me. Sorry, we've got a bit
serious
of a
question here. How did you lose so much weight when you were fatty bum bum?
I mean, it's a combination of stuff. I can't take all the credit. I was really stressed back then. Doxing and stuff. I was living in constant stress, which makes it a lot easier. But the thing is just to shrink your stomach. Once you've gone a few days eating very little, then it's much smaller. You need to, you only need a lot less to feel full. Right, let me show you Zola.
Black Hawk
So
Nip Fiends
interesting,
tipped
isn't it? All these
$3.
old pet
Cal, your
palace.
recent Morocco, India and Tunisia have given me a vast collection of snips of your nipples which I have now stored in
think they
my
have.
collection
I
which
hope
I
not.
will be using to fruition tonight. If anyone in chat wants the file, whisper me.
No, don't distribute pictures of my nipples. That's literally revenge pornography. You could be arrested for that. 10 minutes of a game.
D-Nut
Yeah,
tipped
Luigi, that's a hard
$3.
game.
Shut up mate, I saw you trying to hunt down Bugs Bunny earlier, and putting him in your stew while tricking him into thinking it's a bath. You are cruel to animals even though you see
Well, I
they're
eat
eating to be a
animals,
top-tier
yeah.
vegan. Make up your mind.
One moment.
It was a particularly poor time for Blackburn. I didn't start it back then. This one. I'm going for an easy game. No, this is hit the rapping, lose yourself. That's, we all know this. So there's Sunderland, Everton, Leeds were quite good back then.
Let me hear you say yeah.
That's many times. Please stop me.
Memory tipped $3. Matey keep us this stream and I'll send my big black slave Daniel Mark Henry
Stop.
Munch round your house to cave your left knee in.
Right, do
He
it,
will
see what
force feed
happens.
you 10 pot noodles at once, you fat nonce.
Couldn't eat 10 pot noodles at once. Could I play something better? Literally impossible, sure. Probably the greatest game of all time, this.
Let me hear you say yeah.
Yeah, it's not an electric gameplay kind of
D-Nut
game,
tipped
sure. You either get it or you
$3.
don't.
Heard you
It's fair
also
enough if
stole
you
a
don't,
turban
but-
off an innocent Indian man and started playing footy with it and kicked it at a baby, which you started screaming in his face and started being racist and homophobic and doing
Never do
certain
that.
salutes
Very
while doing
respectful when I
so.
go away.
Let me hear you say yeah.
GGHHO2090
Thanks for
tipped
radio. So
$3
nostalgic.
on Ribbon.
Yeah, so I think it's either going to be Thailand or maybe a very
Mini
brief
J
trip
tipped
to the United
$3.
States for a few
Mr.
days to
Sanjay
Santa
Keith
on the way to
Adams.
somewhere else.
Thank you for the invitation to the Filth Federation. I happily accept.
Join. You don't want to join that.
Don't sound too upset, California.
Sure,
It's
it's not
for a
in it
good
for some
cause.
reason. It's really
Anyway,
not in
end
it.
the fucking
Like
stream and
Michael Owen.
retire. End the fucking
Loads of
stream and
players are
retire,
missing.
retire, retire.
I'm going to retire. I'm still loving the nostalgia though. even with the missing Shearer.
The Enigma tipped $3. Ayup, call it's me, the Enigma. You better send those Jordans over soon, lad, or I might have to start flipping my coin and getting filthy again. Who? I am a...
Dog them out. They're here in ready. I will go find your whisper.
I am a twat. Who? Callum is king.
Get a box.
Who? Eat it. Who? I am a twat.
Do that. Oi! About to do you a service.
I don't want to hear no chat about diss tracks. You're made above piss tracks.
You screaming, Shabba? How radio? What have you?
I've got bars of Big Macs.
Yeah, does have bars. This is the thing, he sounds good rapping, but that's not him.
Let me hear you say
Look
yeah.
at how miserable and eggy.
Newsman Dave tipped $3. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. In breaking news, Mini Tom is after the members of the Filth Federation. He will slaughter US everyone of the Filth Federation.
Let me hear you say yeah.
Cringe Animate tipped $3.
Gerard,
My
young
wife,
Gerard.
why is Penna crying?
Mop up
Is
your
Lenny
face.
shoving his 10-inch doggy dick inside her hairy fanny?
That's
Anyway, when are you gonna go?
Let me hear you say
I'm happy for us to go. You're a little bit. You were just a little bloody idiot. I want another game. Start listening to it so well.
Child Chewer tipped $3. Ayup, I was running and eating pizza at the same time, so therefore it's
Don't
empty
lie to
calories
me,
and I can eat
running.
what I
You
want.
weren't running.
I managed to do 1,000 steps for the first time in 3 weeks too.
1,000. You've got to be winding me up. 1,000. I used to do 10,000. I have my little pedometer thing going on. Surely you're lying. You must have missed time. There's no way you're just walking 1,000 steps.
Pot noodle.
Probably this, but with some like chili oil or something in there, until I zhuzh it up. Worcestershire sauce. Can we please stop getting Minute on to sing bloody Oasis songs?
let me hear you say yeah.
Plantico tipped $3. Still watching. Haven't left.
Hey up, man.
Do you remember Sir Fuga?
Yeah.
What a moron he was. Hoping he got ran over by a Tesco lorry.
I ended
Bus
up
Bummer
back.
Island, Bus Bummer 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 Island, Bus.
I'm not bomb buses. I like buses.
Let me hear you say yeah.
Oh yeah, give myself some good players. And just
Millennia
enjoy
Blade
the
me
data
Keller
base.
tipped
I'm not playing
$3.
seriously.
Don't be
Just
fooled, chat.
nostalgia.
The top right is a man who attacked me in London and stole my lemon lime prime, and when I asked for it back he
You're
told me
proud.
he needs it to feed his family of
I
6
bet you
back in
exist on a
Rochester.
diet.
You've been
Right.
exposed,
Love it,
Sanjay,
don't you?
secrets out, you've lost control.
Let me hear you say yeah.
You've gone straight to yeah, proper
Child
relaxing.
Chewer
Yeah,
tipped
it's nice.
$3. Peggington, if you're
safe
going to
space.
pretend to be me, try to be less obvious. Callum knows I hate running. Swimming would have been more believable.
Yeah, that's
Do
a
you
good
need
point,
to bend
actually.
you over my knee and give you a good
Oh,
smack
that's
again, you
exactly.
twiglet nigger? Wog, woggy.
Touch pupils like contact.
Let me hear you say yeah.
You gotta go to the
Child
shops,
Chewer
Lino.
tipped $3.
Oh, it's the
I
area
did
on
in
me.
fact run, but I hate
Thierry
how
on
my
me.
bum shakes while I do
likes to
it.
sing.
I had an awful cramp though. I'm aiming for 1,200 steps today, but I'm
You've been
craving
outed,
pizza
Becky.
again, so
You've
I
been
will bring
outed.
it while running again.
Straight facts, fuck tic-tac, don't mess with me, you broke.
Also,
Shabba.
feel free to raid me if I'm online after your stream.
I will.
Also, one last thing. All hail the
about
Shabberman.
Happy to hail Shabberman, as long as we're not hailing. I did not give the king cancer. No, it's not a transmittable disease. You don't catch it off someone when they sneeze.
To be just me
Okay,
and
you've
you.
got me
I spend more time just
killing it
thinking,
rather than
thinking,
Minute
thinking.
Tom. That's okay,
about
I
you.
guess. It's a good
Every
song.
single day there's some really miss some new. And all those things we used to do. They go next
Great
to the-
clarity to it, I have to say.
Halfway, right up the borderline is
You've got
where
Minute
I'm
Tom
going.
duetting, of course you have, you little twats. Right, give me 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to make a fresh cup of tea. Can't stand Greta Thunberg. I pop it on because it's a banging tune, and also Eggington likes a bit of Greta Thunberg. So
Get Shabba tipped $3. The last thing I have to say apart all heal the Shabberman is can we raise a GL? Callum is king of a strong alcoholic beverage for King Charles for the up and coming bank holiday he will give us for his sacrifice. He will be out communion. Cheers Charlie Arniger.
I mean, I'm not a fan of the royal family. Hopefully they'll still be alive.
Blackhawk tipped $3. Cal, what do you think of my FM team goalie Bruno Fernandes de Souza, back three of Dani Alves, Marcus Alonso and Benjamin Manley, midfield is Adam Johnson, Greenwood,
yeah,
Ryan
don't
Giggs,
approve of
Joey
it,
Barton and Gil
Prison FC.
front is Cristiano Ronaldo and Lee Hughes.
Don't like it at all. Right, stop with the cat noises, you absolute twats. Yeah, Football Manager's massively addicted.
Let me hear you say yeah.
Vincent tipped $3. Ayup gal, if you need a cracking free kick taker, can I suggest someone from around this time? Mohamed Atta was great at hitting the target.
Okay. Although I don't believe he kissed anyone, but just in case. No, don't do that. You have permission to use my song.
Heard you take it up the bum for a pack of hobnobs. Is this true?
No, it's not true. Wolf Gassy Fart. Oh God, that's a person doing that in a costume. Oh well.
She ran off with another guy. She didn't even say goodbye. She'll never find.
I love the last couple of scenes Top Gear. Do you mean I haven't watched it since the lads left? I've watched like a few episodes to try and get into it. We're not properly trained either. Smell, I smell good. But I gave up on it real quick. And I haven't watched the Grand Tour religiously like I used to Top Gear. So I mean, it's not the same since they left. Neither show is the same as the old Top Gear. I just want the old Top Gear with the lads back on it is what I want. Jezza, Rich, James, back on BBC. Is this bad, this song? Oh no, it's South Africa. Oh no. But a friend who owns a tank. You were in Top Gear. I have to have a link.
Vincent
tipped
$3. Carl, please stop whispering me asking if you could get me to take a look at your brown eye. I'm not interested. We all know your mum turned off your Wi-Fi cause you kept googling spunk recipes.
Jokes on you, I don't think we're more. Oh. There's an alarm going on. Let's go.
Let me hear you say yeah.
Reveille 2015 tipped $3. Another
I've gotta
song
go.
from the Nana for you, brother Callum. Apologies for earlier. I responding to GGHH, who is about as funny as a heart attack.
I've got to go. I'd totally forgotten. I've got Lenny booked in down at the Groomers. No, we're not being dogs. It's just my alarm going on my phone. I've set alarms to remind myself of stuff. I've got to take Lenny to his Groomers. Right, I'm going to have to go. I will be back tonight. I think we'll do some Fortnite and then we'll try and end the stream. We'll crack on and have another try at a bit of VR at the end or something. Oh, Shabberman. Yeah, let's raid Shabberman. I'm so sorry I have to go early. I didn't want to go. Let's raid Shabba. You know Shabba. He's a bloody legend of the stream. So, if you've got some time... You're not bloody streaming, Shabba. You're not bloody streaming. It won't let me raid you unless you're live. You have to be live to be raided. He's live. Well, he's not live for me. There he is. He's come on up. There you go. Some of you are there already. Right. The rest of you, do go over and see Shabberman. He's a legend. You're all legends as well. I'm sorry I've had to cut it short. I was really enjoying today's stream. We'll do this again, though. This has been really good fun, the Retro Database. And hopefully, I'll see you all later tonight. Right. Come on, Len. We got to get moving.